Okay. Patch just dropped. Figured I'd jump in and see what the new content is like. Probably gonna be a little rusty. My mouse. Mouse lock. It looks a little.
I know.
Have to keep 6 to reach the next rank faster. I mean, most of them are pretty leveled up at this. And it's Gravethirst also unearth gemstones whenever you guardians, most gain prestige from the broker. I think prestige is what I use to make the yeah, prestige is what I use to decorate. Or activate the dormant pool of purging, the pathway leading to Tartarus. Okay. A path of purging is always kind of nice. Get rid of boons you don't want for money. Yeah, let's do that.
Temperature looks good. If time cannot be stopped, then we shall see. If spill my blood I must, so mote it be.
What else? What am I doing here?
I already have that. By the guide, they shall access the power of every Arcana card available. Oh, yep, guess.
Hey. My altar.
Health, and doesn't look like it's. Okay. Let's see. Have been stuffed. Or if I do that in here.
Set. Who else shall wield you?
Our new aspects. I have to do something. I have to do something.
I can now redo prior Chaos trials, just because.
Well, start with over the special seeks out foes in your cast and fires more shots. Okay. This and that, and they would track. Okay.
The Testament of Night.
All right.
For the realm.
Have the rivals where I can make the guardians.
Do you swear?
Complete a run first. Try and do that.
By will of night.
With this for. I think I remember I was. I don't know. Just get the hang of things again.
Last time you made a real difference here, you know. I shouldn't be surprised, and yet a single goddess doing so much work? You're quite the inspiration, love. And terrifying, too.
Do my best. Rushing damages surrounding foes and inflicts weak, and again once you. That's what they're calling dash now. For avoiding damage, hold to keep running at top speed. Oh, okay.
This must be love.
Nice.
Very well. Some bronze.
Okay, hammer there, so is starting with that.
Let's get the lay of the land.
From there, if I want to go to see Medea, hands over there. Or with those two. I should have done Medea first. That's not a fight. Oh, hi Hercules.
Go about your business, sister. I'm on the job. Prepare.
Ow. A lot of damage.
Yours. Weak.
Big attacks deal
This was
4
my
parts of damage in a wider area, but use mana. Your attacks deal more damage striking foes from behind. Each hit from your special deals plus 500 damage to armor. That sounds great.
My blades shine like the moon.
Have a.
You truly take me for a fool, believing I would drink from this. You could have ensorcelled the contents in any number of ways to drive me to madness, or worse.
I swear to you upon my father's name that I've done no such thing. And it would have obviously spoiled if I had. Do you want to see me drink it first?
No. I can dispose of it myself.
Have you had any run-ins with the Titan Prometheus while on Olympus recently? He seems to be the one leading the assault forces besieging your family's home.
Is he now? That's rich. Wasn't he supposed to be tied up on some mountain someplace else, getting picked apart?
How do you not know he's free? You should be hunting him, not this fodder. Who's setting your objectives?
My orders come directly from the king and queen. If you've any
Said
concerns
that backwards.
with how I'm carrying out my work, just go complain to them.
Alright, 2 bonus rooms.
This is the Titan's fault. We fight.
Element. Wait, so my individual specials already come back to me? I wonder if that's a recent change. My charged up ones don't. Normal one does. I can't move. Okay, there we go. Back there for a second, couldn't like character. I probably turn the mouse lock on now, so click off my screen. Alright. See Medea.
Got it.
You cannot find your peace. Welcome to my pharmacy. How
I'm with
the
you.
dead are drawn to you, sorcerers. I've seen it plain. Even the skull of Reval must worship the ground beneath your feet. I dreamt of her quite recently, in fact.
Of all the nocturnal arms, Revol's connection to the dead perhaps is the strongest. What happened in the dream?
It sent a shiver down my spine. I was in the underworld, yet not the one we know. It was so very cold. And there sat a fierce queen, not your mother, mind you, and she intoned, I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains.
I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains. She must have given you a waking phrase. Did she believe you still to be the bearer of the Argent Skull?
I doubt that, because it's you we saw bearing the skull, not I. My time with her for now has passed. Yours, it seems, may be only beginning.
So that's the phrase I need to
Countless dead in cold and dark
open the new version. Okay, that's right. You need to find the phrases. Or foe slain, it has 5% chance to drop plus 10 health, limit once per location. Whenever a foe makes you use a Death Defiance, it loses 15% health. Foe joins the counter randomly takes 1 to 999 damage. I'll just take the healing, I guess.
May it take you far.
Damage is also good, but I now have the
That shade needs you, Phrenos.
bonus damage to armor, so that makes the random damage not as great.
Seek vengeance, sorceress.
Okay, anyway, let's get my bearings and decide where I'm going
What
next.
else is here?
Poseidon would be good. He's got the splash effect. Putting that on my special would be really good. I guess let's try for that.
Foes eliminated.
See the size of that terrible Typhon, my niece?
He's quite big.
It's been so long since last we fought that I dare say he's grown still larger in the intervening time. And sneakier as well. All of that shaking here, you much from him.
Right, your cast really hits foes with powerful blast and inflicts froth. When hit, afflicted foes have 25% chance to take 50 damage. Lasts 3 seconds. Okay. That doesn't sound bad. Sure.
Surging on.
So it combos nicely with my knives. Little beat up. Or not anything unmanageable.
Where next?
Get a X. Must be Hermes is always a good one to get to. healing is nice. Hey, Hermes.
You really caught him, Em. Typhon, that is. I saw him tumble down the dark side of the mountain to the bottom and go boom. Then later saw him slowly get back up and roar more angrily than ever. But hey.
Shemy Slay foe deal more damage the next 45 seconds. Your Mega moves are faster. Hand-spaced effects are more likely to occur except for dodge or date. Oh, alright.
And we're
What?
off.
Plus that was the last thing I needed. That should make the froth part of this more likely. Oh, it should also make the this more likely too. Kinda cool. Alright, there's no bonus from off right now. Alright. I'm gonna take the bonus health, I think, next, and then figure out what the last one will be.
More.
I lost and everything there.
Vitality.
Bonus room there. I'll boost up the cast.
My mother's strength.
We'll heal now.
Getting somewhere.
Last one to pick. They've Demeter or Apollo. I guess let's go with Demeter.
That was the last of them. Grandmother.
Thank you, Flower, for you've thrown our enemies upon this mountain into turmoil. Even now they attempt to regroup, but with your continued effort, we may drive them back.
Mega Cast deals more damage. If you're in the binding circle, the bonus is doubled. Sure.
Adequate.
I'm using my cast quite a bit, so sure. Cast hit pretty hard.
Enough of this place.
Good chunk of money. I thought that might be something to collect. Oh, they rearranged the shop a little bit.
Across the river Acheron, the underworld boatman travels between realms, through hidden borders, unseen as a shadow in the dark.
Is there anywhere Lord Charon cannot row? We vanquished Typhon, at least for the night, my lord. Hermes ensured that I was well supplied. Plenty of gold for you lately. In the name of
Deuce.
Hades.
Specials inflict blitz. Not the best, but strikes emit chain lightning that bounce up to 4 times, but you prime mana. Oh, is fine. Oh, let's see. Grab some more mana then.
Feeling.
That just made up a good bit of it.
Polyphemus.
There's something nasty in the air tonight. And it's not just you or the stink from town. Must be that witch up to no good. You palling up with her?
If you know of Lady Medea, then you must know she's not somebody to be crossed. She would not hesitate to curse my foes, including you.
Was that a threat? I think it was. You don't go saying stuff like that, not in this town. Your pal knows to stay where I can't smell her. unlike you. Alright, wake up.
Pinch.
Oh, when I find you, split you into no good sticking around.
Shamble sheep.
Go to sleep. Sound? And give it a second. My computer seems to be having a hard time there.
That'll show him.
There we go. Okay. I caught up.
Mind.
Let's see. Oh. Alive or do we crash? Looks like we're still alive. Okay. I think that's probably, or this one's probably the new one, I think. I normally run. Does look like I'm losing some frames. Okay. I'm gonna switch over to the fountain one. I do have chain lightning that's common that I can hit with. Or the one that increased my chance. Okay, sure, that's fine too. Let's see. Max life is fine with me. Oh, I seen the random boon. I might have taken that. Oh, should look down a little bit.
Now then.
Okay. Oh.
Now for the captain's wheel.
I gotta make sure there's nothing to collect first. Next slide. Fine.
More.
Ow. Sure, I'll go for the bonus one. Nice.
Open up.
Nice. Now that I can move story and relations along with people, that's part of the new update too. I'll need more of those. Walked right into that attack. Bones.
For my father.
But yeah, Bones also give me max mana, which is also great. Sure, them turn.
It's been too long.
Hey, Icarus. There we go. Good. Amazing, 'cause I'm getting my butt beat.
Takes care of that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Sure. Take that. Hey, Icarus. Have a gift.
As a mortal kid confined to a tower, I was relatively well provided for, but this... I know better than to envy the gods, especially with what they're going through lately. But they definitely know their drink.
The gods have always lived well, but your own life was so short and difficult. You must still have a lot of making up to do, and I thought maybe this could help.
I saw huge plumes of fire shooting from the summit of Olympus recently. Thought the whole mountain was erupting, but on closer inspection, it was you, fighting someone. And then some deranged eagle chased me off.
That was Prometheus the Titan and his pet. He's turned against the gods and is personally leading the siege of Olympus. Claims to know the future and to fight for mortal kind, using the flames he stole from my family.
I didn't realize he'd broken free. What do mortals have to do with this whole feud with Kronos anyhow? I thought all he wanted was his vengeance. Probably Prometheus as well. Here's what I've got.
Alright, each time you clear 7 encounters, you receive a delivery of 10 healing and 2 palm slices, random upgrades. Okay. Cast also blast the area after 4 seconds, dealing 500 damage to foes, but 20 to you. It's fine. I'm using the cast a lot, just have to avoid standing in them. But that's a problem because my ability gives me the stand in them bonus. For mega moves also deal 50 damage in an area around foes they hit, but uses plus 10 mana. Play it safe and take the healing and upgrades.
Cheers, Icarus. See you. Next bearing.
There. I'll take an upgrade, I guess. I'll take that damage, I guess.
Special
My
delivery.
max health I ordered. Sure. Pretty sure that also gives me a random upgrade. In the fight.
There.
That shotgun leveled up. I'll take that. Shop time. Time for Eris, or is that too soon? It's not time for Eris yet. Let's see. I will take max health. Don't really need the max mana.
Hear me.
Take a boon from. Deal more damage the more health you have. Sure. Works for me. Area. Well, with my duo, I guess I just want to keep stacking up the health.
As expected. Shamblers.
I'm it.
In you go.
Let's do it. Take money. Yes. Ow.
My claim.
Alright, now it's the shot before Eris. Gonna have to fight the big octopus.
Light protect you, my lord.
More max health. I can buy both these, so I might as well.
Name of Hades.
Gain max life and down for the rest of this night. Okay. The reflected foes take more damage is also great, and I need that one anyway. So let's take the one I need. Good. Let's fulfill the prophecy. I will take just more chain lightning damage.
To the shore.
Alright, Eris. You and me.
Target practice.
Just about everybody on Olympus giving you their best, huh? You must be very proud. The gods, they don't agree on much at all.
No, they do not. Yet when the need arises, they can set their differences aside. Something to try with your own kin.
You know who really gets what's going on up there? Ares. If anybody's brought that family together, it's the god of war. His cause, even I can get behind.
Yeah, you might not want to stand in that.
I'll be right with you.
They slow you down, Eris, because you are not seem as scary.
Didn't hurt. Here it comes.
What's my damage just that good?
Nice try. We'll both go back to hell. No, come on, wait.
path to Olympus.
Nice. God damn it. Yep.
Maybe I should switch.
Let's see. Prometheus, and I've got one more go until, and then I've got Typhon, so I got one more room to do some stuff. Let's see. Anything else that I can try and get? Mega moves would be good for later. Sure, let's try and go this. Bonus upgrade at some point. Do some healing after 6 encounters. Might be a bad thing to have set up, but also could be completely unnecessary, so I'll pass. Hammer time. Oh. Gas check also fires your special 3 times at once in a fan pattern. Your specials have plus 15 power and deal damage in a wider area. Your attacks have plus 20 power. Seems fine. My special not doing anything right now.
My silver shines.
Power. I could try and go for Poseidon. Trying again get the splash of my specials. That would make them great.
Lady Demeter.
Walked in the wind there.
Olympus, I accept this message.
There's a splash on specials. Gain health for each, max life for each water boon you have. I have 4, that'd be another 60. Not bad either. Another 10% damage because of that duo I've got here. I'll take the, yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I got the other one anyway. Sweet. Thank you, Echo. Got both anyway. Sweet. Stacking it up.
Next.
Ow. Why do you have a shield? I remember, you're the shield until everything else is dead. Right? Yeah. Okay. Aphrodite, I guess. Face what are the mini bosses? Oh, this thing. This thing is a bit of a pain in the butt. Remember. Ow, ow, ow. Owie. Owie. Ha ha ha. Go away, please.
In the name of Hades.
Attack inflict weak. Your attack gains power. Attacks gain power, but you prime more mana. Your weak effects are more potent. My mana looking the worst. I could take that. I attack a lot. Hermes. We have at least 8 of each. You deal more damage. I'm nowhere near that. Sprint is faster and gives you very ignores damage. First purchase each location costs less, and another item appears afterwards. I mean, all these kind of like, like the sprint, I guess.
Interesting.
Hey, I think this is not Hephaestus. What's his face? Demeter.
Mine.
Dionysus.
Gathering of ours, have you? Because we wouldn't want to have to pack it up and find some other secret spot. It's perfect here.
I think Lord Zeus has far more urgent matters to consider than your never-ending feast, which I dare say would be even better if the legions of Kronos weren't about. The rest of the Olympians don't even know that this is going on?
Right you are, baby. Well, this is an exclusive gathering only for guests I know are going to be cool. Which can't explain how you keep stumbling upon it, but hey, details, right? How about one of these?
For 8 seconds, an each encounter, Festive Fog appears, making you stronger while in it. Each encounter, grape juice appears in the area and grants power when used. Gives your next move plus 100 power, then later appears in a random spot. An amount of max life, but how much you have becomes a mystery. No, thank you. All these kind of suck, but I'll take Festive Fog, I guess. Bones, I guess.
Target sighted.
Me. Yeah, Athena.
Beg pardon? Something of value? We were able to repel that monstrous Typhon thanks to your aid. So it can be done.
Oh, she's staying in the fog. Sorry.
Contemptible thing soon recovered and commenced his climb once more.
There has to be a way to vanquish Typhon utterly, not just slow him down. But if slowing him's the best result we can achieve for now, so be it.
The so-called father of all monsters. I heard the tales many times, of course, but seeing him, I felt my courage almost falter, which was more frightening even than the thing itself.
Cast has to deal a burst of damage in the area and momentarily make you deflect. Take damage, become impervious for 2 seconds, gain 1 Death Defiance or replenishes in each location, but you prime magic. Whoa, that's a lot of magic primed. I wouldn't be able to use any of my stuff. At least none of my Omega stuff. Take damage, become impervious for 2 seconds. I'll go. Yes.
Very well. Back into the fray.
Alright, more max life, please. Backing this up.
Lord Poseidon. More raptors.
I appreciate you not teleporting, please. Ow. Speed up. That. Oh, this is based off max life. Okay. Well, then just stacking my max life is enough. I don't have to stay necessarily healthy. Okay. I think this is start before the boss. So I'm here.
You're not Lord Charon. Phrenos, do your thing. See you in the crossroads.
No, can I give you the thing yet?
You're always raring to go.
Give you a little morsel so you can be a friend.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Spending an act to restore mana. Your mega attacks deal more damage, but use mana. Your cast also create a gust around the binding circle. Sounds great. That gives me another curse effect. Or max life.
I need this.
I'll upgrade the gust, but I'm not. Upgrade my damage. Alright. Go try and face Prometheus.
Our nightly routine. I'm but a titan and unarmed. Should you get past me, however, I know that you know you're certainly no match for what awaits.
Perhaps you simply know less than you think. And now you're going to call me arrogant or something, I suppose.
I would have, yes. But since you've foreseen that outcome, it will not come to pass. Well, if you truly think you can withstand that monstrosity, let's see you withstand me.
Summer game. Middle. Woo. Should have just thought where I want to stand, not. Ouch. Ow. That memory game is not my favorite mechanic. Ow. A fire would be great if that would leave, please. Ow. Middle is safe. Top. Middle. Top. Middle. Or just alternate. Okay. Ow. Ah. Okay. Well, Death Defiance is not the worst.
But I'll always take a chance I may be wrong. Was there nothing I could have done?
Alright.
No trace remains now of the Titan of Foresight, or his eagle companion, save for a single feather left behind, as if to goad the princess on toward greater heights.
Just no more eagles, please. Clean.
Uncut health. Okay. Let's see. Have the thing. Yeah. Deal 30% damage to the last foe. The
Sure.
Vanquish you. Typhon was what last did so. Helpful. Death Defiance back. Thank you. No brainer on that one. Alright. Now the scary bit.
Here it comes. Straightforward.
Dropped. There's money back there. Clean up. Zeus or Poseidon. I don't know what I'd want for either of them. Let's go Zeus, I guess.
Next floor. You've got your father's looks.
Ow. Ow. Woo. Ow, ow. I walked into both those. Okay, that area effect is Harley. Aggressive. They're just done hit and run tactics like that from the beginning.
Oh, that is a stench. In the name of Hades.
I have at least 5 wins. You never deal damage less than the limit. I'm at 4. Try and go for that. Hold cast to aim where the binding circle appears. That sounds great to me. And more hit and run for that.
Pushing point.
Money there. Got a little bit left on my clients.
Here, fishy. Caught out. I caught a storm gullet.
Nice, and that also is water, which gave me more max health. So I read in the Passion they had gotten rid of the other minigame that's part of fishing. I appreciate that. That was, oh, an annoying minigame to have to play. But that's fine. It's back to weeks. Thank you. I have 2 now. Not bad.
Into the purse.
Purple Palm or Demeter. I'll go Demeter. Time to face the tail. Yeah. Ow. I don't want to be over here. Out, in. All right. First, not the best. Whenever you gather resources from location, restore some health. Gain some now. That sounds. Rifle restore from gathering sounds pretty good. That. Does this also count?
Theranos, hypnotize.
Yes, it does. It's fantastic. Big chunky healing then, because I think there's some else over here too. Nice. That was like 200 healing. Take that. Not have much money.
Hermes.
Some scarce deliveries risked by swift Hermes represent what aid the gods can finally provide unto the Princess of the Dead, now that the summit of Olympus lies before her.
I'll take whatever I can get.
Don't fret too much about Pop's palace up there, Em. Old Typhon's big and strong and all, but he can't crush what he can't see. Well, not as easily as if he could see it.
That's not entirely assuring. So, Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest have concealed the seat of power, leaving Typhon to direct his fury at this fortress.
Yep, more or less. They figured that if we have to take on Typhon, and we do, this is the perfect spot. After all, it's a long way down from the summit. A quick way down, mind.
Okay. So this would heal 200. 21. But this Death Defiance is like 260. So this is gonna be better. Yep, because I'm going to buy one thing anyway. So, got Death Defiance. Alright. A gold would make a difference, so.
This is it.
Alright. Game time.
Typhon! Looks like you're all patched up. I don't feel you.
Doing well on that timing. Alright.
They're hatching.
Laser. That's a slam in front of him. Another tongue laser. It's a weird phrase to have to say. Tongue laser. Ow, slam. Okay, so I do not want to stand in front of him very long.
Already forget about last night, monster.
Finally.
Belittle, we're all counting on you.
Other spawn phase. Death Defiance. Damage against armor is very nice here. Alright. This is looking pretty good. That castle off. And this is where he starts coming back. Yep. Ow. Slam. Ow. Ha ha ha. Still have like 500 health left. Ow. And down he goes. Ooh. Glad I got all that max health. Typhon did 521 damage to me. Followed by Prometheus, who did another big chunk. Like all of these are this area. Just the most damage.
See that, Typhon?
Much is required to subdue the hulking, furious progenitor of all the world's monstrosities. Courage, strength, agility, a lifelong training regimen from a great witch. Perhaps even a stroke of fate. This night, at least, the princess has it all.
Hey! Return to Shadow now.
She gives a little peace sign. Or victory sign. Alright.
Is everything all right with you, Dora? I didn't mean to upset you with talks of Titans when last we spoke.
I'm good, Mel. I don't get mad much anymore, really, and don't get weirded out either. It's just something about the name Prometheus. It's like it meant something to me.
But Prometheus was imprisoned for eons prior to this point. If you remember him, it's from a while back.
I'd be ancient history. But I hardly remember yesterday. Don't know how come I'd remember something from that long ago. Not that I do remember anything from then, except...
Except what?
Just a feeling. But it isn't great. Hey, cool it with the nectar, would you, Mel? Ever since we tried ambrosia, I've been cultivating a much more sophisticated palate. For a shade. No more cheap stuff.
Dora, the nectar of the gods can hardly be considered cheap. Most mortals go through the entirety of their existence without so much as a taste. And you don't like it?
You know, I do, but it's a little on the sweet side for me. Though, I appreciate you treating me like royalty.
Like a spirit of unfathomable power!
Wants an ambrosia. I get the gift. No.
It's an auspicious night.
My bones for that. My 500 bones for that.
I wonder, did the weavings of the fates foretell that I would knock the father of all monsters down the mountain last night? He didn't see it coming, at least.
No, not as such. The weavings of the fates tend not to be precise in their detail, which I know can make them a bit confounding. But I salute your victory, Princess. I'd like to think that I foretold it, even if the fates did not.
You knew I'd vanquish Typhon.
I had a feeling.
Like a nectar.
This nectar of the gods, it's such a luxury. With my sisters, I led a relatively simple life. Now to find myself in such a place, much less with you, no prophecy could have prepared me.
You seem to truly like it here. I think we have our needs fulfilled, though I've not often heard anything in the Crossroads described as luxurious. Are things so different where you're from?
Well, it was an excellent place to be a weaver, but there is not a lot of other recreational activity or other company. I fear I may become quite self-indulgent with all this.
I don't think you're at any risk of that just yet.
Great job last night, babe. Is that what you want to hear? Well, tough, because you won't be hearing it from me. Other than that one time.
As much as I probably would appreciate the occasional bit of encouragement from you now that you mention it, Eris, I know it's not your tendency. I was just checking up on you.
Aw, thanks. Whenever you accomplish something important, it's like you're putting a knife right in my heart. Though, good to know you'll come around and check up on my corpse.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Shut up!
Such a mess.
I miss the tent.
Let's go over. I think I probably want to just get more of these. Probably. You know that I want to get more of these. Probably more of these.
I'll take it.
Got 3 of each of those, so I'm not terribly.
Rubbish for recycling.
Yeah? Must have got a lot of help knocking Typhon from his perch. Oh, we all heard. You got a dozen family members all up there, some of them strong. So what do they need you for?
They certainly are capable, but they're backed into a corner on Olympus. What matters is our latest battle was victorious, and I did what I could to see it through.
Sharing in your success, or just trying to appease me? Main reason you won is that monster had it coming anyway. But it'll all even out.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll see.
Nectar.
Suggest you quit it with these nectars soon. Can't have too much of a good thing. Should know that about me by now.
Sure, you can't have too much of a good thing any more than anybody else. Though, what would happen if you did? You'd need to punish yourself.
Yeah, and don't you dare act like you wouldn't do the same. One thing I'll grant Hecate is she does value discipline. Sometimes we have to discipline ourselves.
We have to take care of ourselves too.
Malenoy?
Yes?
One further secret of the Oath of the Unseen I shall reveal now. When you feel suitably prepared, consider this. Then perhaps we shall...
There it is.
Under a new set of circumstances.
Now the rival's opened.
The secret to the Vow of Rivals.
Now I can do the upgraded fights.
'Tis a wonder that your mountain relatives are still able to be of benefit to you whilst having Typhon at their gates. Do they have any sort of strategy to stop him, do you know?
They're working together to drive him back, along with the Titan's legions. But if they have a greater plan to put an end to the assault, they've not yet let on.
Let us assume, then, that they've no such plan. However, I'm beginning to think that the father of all monsters may yet figure into ours. Collect what samples that you can from him.
I shall, Headmistress. Aha.
Pause locations in Tartarus or the summit sometimes contain a gift of fate. Offering of stuff. Be claimed if enough. Oh, so if you're doing a hard enough thing, you can claim these extra bonuses. Cool, sure.
Should be everything. By moonlight and the dust of ancient bone, awaken in this cauldron the unknown.
See that, sisters?
That just makes it easier to sow and garden. Not a big deal.
Garlic. Gaia's secrets. Here you'll grow strong.
Wait, how am I growing plankton?
The figurine.
I'll be able to save that to re-equip would be.
Now for the silver pool.
May we converse? Hey, would you attest to my disciples that I've taught you a great deal when it comes to fighting Typhon? They've been getting a little unruly, and you'd be doing me a favor.
But, Commander, you've not told me anything about him. Ah, I know what this is. You wish to see if I would stoop to speaking falsehoods merely because I was asked.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm asking real nicely. Come on, young one, would you just do this for me here?
I'll not bring shame upon us both. Revolve.
How do I do the thing?
Revolve. I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains. The hidden aspect of hell.
There we go. S reads and Admin.
Afraid not. one to keep track of.
Okay. Right, pause there for right. Dinner. Get back on a while. See you later.